Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to Patcham and more specifically Carden Avenue, although you wouldn't know it as we are at a very special property indeed. This property we are having a look at is number 13 Carden Avenue, and it's a 4-bedroom detached property believed to be one of the oldest in the road and actually the gardener's cottage for what was a large manor at the far end of Carden Avenue, which is now, I believe, flats, but it's a really beautiful home, and it's sitting, I think, just over a quarter of an acre of land, manicured gardens, and enormous amounts of potential. So let's take you around the house first, and then we'll show you around the external space as well. So you come in, and you've got a large entrance hallway with the formal dining room on our left. It's a well-proportioned room. A lot of the rooms, just like this one, are dual aspect as well. So although the property is of quite an age, it's actually very bright for the era, as there's windows almost everywhere. And then back across the hall, got a very handy downstairs WC. And the property is actually offered to market in really quite good order throughout, although naturally does lend itself to be quite vastly extended and of course updated throughout as well. But the bones of the house are really solid. It's been well looked after. Got a lovely pantry and utility room, which is a very good size, and that leads straight through into the kitchen as well. And of course there is potential to perhaps open all this up and create a really lovely kitchen dining area, but the kitchen's all in good working functional order. And it's got amazing views out of this window to the rear garden, which wraps all the way around, and as I say, there's quite a bit out there to see, so I'm looking forward to showing you that. And we'll come back through. Boiler's actually all in good order and not that old at all. It's a Worcester Bosch. Great big hallway again with some storage under the stairwell, and then straight into this very nicely put together living room. We believe these beams are actually original as well, so a bit of character within the home, and I think 2 fireplaces in this room. You'll be happy to know that this house also is offered to market with no onward chain, so it is vacant and ready to be sold. What a beautiful room though, so homely and warming. And this lovely fireplace with this sort of built-in wraparound seat, which again we believe to be perhaps not original, but it's been there for many years, which then leads straight through to this nice orangery with doors taking you out to the garden, where there's some rather special features which we'll show you later on. So let's take you upstairs first though, and we'll show you around the first floor accommodation. The staircase sort of winds up to the first floor, where you find this gorgeous window seat overlooking the front aspect. And you'll notice as we go around, we are actually on a corner plot, so the front aspect actually sort of wraps all the way around the corner of Carden Avenue. You'll notice our sort of 2 for sale boards either side. Got a really large perimeter, but it's just so private. You really wouldn't know all this is here from the roadside. Which I think just adds to the appeal, actually, that element of privacy. So lovely big hallway and these great arches that lead through. And then on this floor, we've got the bedrooms and family bathroom. So really good sized guest bedroom here. Again, overlooking the front. Plenty of natural light coming through there. Just to give you an idea of where Carden Avenue is, whilst we feel like we're out in the countryside right now on this property, we're actually just a stone's throw from the centre of Brighton Hove. We've got Old London Road taking you straight down into there with great bus routes actually on Carden Avenue itself. But we're also within a walking distance of Patcham Old Village, where you've got a plethora of amenities, shops, and of course some excellent schools in the area as well. Family bathroom, in need of some updating, but again a very good size. You can do something with that quite easily. You've also still got an enormous loft space above you, so for the discerning buyer you do have potential to perhaps convert that loft, and I'll show you outside, but also extend out to the side quite vastly if you're looking for an imposing detached family home. It certainly has the grounds to suit it, so it wouldn't be out of place. And another very good sized bedroom here, with a little sink, so you can actually potentially incorporate an ensuite in this room, as you've got built-in storage already. So that's the interior of the property. Give a little look round to these almost porthole style windows actually looking out over the garden and the front road. But let's take you outside now and show you around this amazing garden. So got various areas of garden. The garden wraps around the sort of front and side of the home, but this is the main portion of sort of formal gardens, which is really, really beautifully laid out. So private and quiet, and a very unique feature. You just saw a glimpse of it a moment ago. The property also comes with an original World War II air raid shelter, which does have power, and it's currently being used as an excellent wine cellar. But what a fabulous piece of history to own. And then through here into almost a secret garden. This used to be the allotments, slightly overgrown now, but obviously huge potential to perhaps put an outbuilding out here, a home office, and maybe, obviously subject to the planning consents, even some kind of annex or separate dwelling. There is certainly potentially development potential here as well, but it's so hidden away you wouldn't even know it's there. And then back along the rest of this wonderful lawn, and just on our right there is the shelter. So if you'd like to come and have a closer look, this really is worth seeing. Give us a call. We look forward to hearing from you very soon.